I go to Stratford High School. My favorite thing about Stratford is being able to pursue any of your interests, either through the clubs you can join here, or the Guthrie classes, or even the electives that are offered here. I go to the Guthrie Center for my architecture class on the bus at about 10:50 a.m. The teachers that I have had have prepared me through the sketches, through AutoCAD, and all the programs that we use and the way they teach us. We're able to prepare for college or whatever career we want to do in the future. AutoCAD, when you're first seeing the teacher do it, it may seem really intense, but after Mr. Martinez or Mr. Lutfi teaches you, it's really easy, and once you take the certification exam, you see how initially you thought, wow, I thought this was really challenging, but once you pass it, you basically know everything. After high school, I went to study architecture at Carnegie Mellon. I want to be able to integrate sustainability with architecture in order to provide privately funded and designed immigrant housing for families. Being able to create immigrant housing is really important to me because I know as my family came here as immigrants, I know how this would have been a really important resource for them to be able to get a helping hand when they came to the U.S. So my mom has told me stories how she built her home by hand from scratch back in Peru. So by doing architecture and by hearing her stories, she has inspired me to create also that safe haven she wanted to create for her children, but create that safe space or that interactive space for my community. I want to use architecture to give back to my community by creating interactive spaces. I know that the Community Center, Family Point Resources, has inspired me in that way in creating, for example, participating in the teen room, the library, the auditorium, and being in those camps and those spaces. So I want to be able to give back that happiness and that sense of joyfulness and cheerfulness.
Good morning, everybody.
I remember I was called down from my class. It was me and somebody else, and we thought we had gotten in trouble. So we started to think about what we did, but we really couldn't place together why we were called down.
You were all finalists, and so we brought you here to announce which one of you guys won.
And they told us that one of us had won to be a finalist for the CITGO Scholarship.
Actually, every single one of you won a $5,000 scholarship this year.
Once they told us that we all had won the CITGO Scholarship, I was really unexpected and I was really emotional for me. Winning this scholarship is really, really meaningful for me and my family to go to college in peace and give them peace of mind and start also my own journey as well. Hola, mami. When I told my mom I had won the CITGO Scholarship, she was really confused because she thought something had occurred at school because I never call her during school. So she thought something had happened to me. Me están haciendo llamar y gané la beca de $5,000 y están filmando tu reacción. Sí, de verdad. So I told her that I had won a scholarship, and then she thought it was a prank. And I was like, no, it's true, it's true. And she got really excited, and I remember she started speaking something and like kind of screaming. I want to go to college, also not just for me, but for my mom. My mom was not able to finish college. She started college, but because she has 5 other siblings, she wasn't able to finish her terms at college, so she just attended 1 semester. And then they had to pay the tuition for her other siblings. Winning a CITGO Scholarship for me represented the first step in breaking my family's cycle of poverty. I know college is a big strain on my mom, and I want to be able to just lift this strain off of her. I am really excited about winning $5,000. That is honestly a big relief to pay at least a portion of what I need to pay. I know like for the medical insurance for at least up north in Pennsylvania costs about $2,600, which I did not plan for at all. So being able to cover a portion of that and also any equipment I need for architecture is a huge relief and peace of mind for me.